I hope I'll end up being good at fox magic.
Let me go fix.
Oh, what's the worst that could happen?
I embarrassed myself for a second time.
Well, I was thinking more about what would happen to your characters. What's the worst that could happen?
Oh,
Yeah.
she'd die.
And I fixed our donation amount.
Cool. So, funny thing about that, you guys are two tails, which means you're allowed to die once for free.
Yep.
And lose a tail? I'd rather be dead.
Wolf
Yeah,
magic. Chiomi's died twice.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, yeah, if you die, you lose a tail, but at least you're still around.
Hopefully, I'll be around.
Gotta mute Twitch. Hi, everybody. Thank you.
So we're streaming.
Yeah, we're on.
Oh God, we are.
Excellent.
Yeah,
We're
I had to move over to make sure everything looks good.
Oh my God, we're on.
Okay then.
Oh dear.
So
I'm on camera.
hello everyone. Welcome to
Oh,
the
wow.
Career and Present Danger charity stream hosted by Fool's Moon Entertainment Incorporated. In this
Right now,
36-hour non-stop stream, we are playing several games for your entertainment. All that we ask is that you, our audience, help us reach our donation goals for the benefit of several LGBTQIA charities all over the world. All donations will be going out to the charities, but that's not all. Your donations will be able to give an extra value to the people that are playing this game. You can buy our players some story points, which will allow them to alter the scene as is needed, or you can give me some extra story points so I can add a few twists and make the players' lives more complicated. In our game slot today, we're playing Fox Magic, Kuromori Hill. In Fox Magic, you play Japanese fox spirits, which are sworn to protect the region they live in, and in this adventure, a pair of children have disappeared into a haunted house. I'm your game master, Christopher, the CEO of Fool's Moon Entertainment, and these wonderful people are my players. Please introduce yourselves and the characters you'll be playing.
Okay.
Right. Oh my God.
Who wants to go first?
Alina.
Oh my God. Show me that. Okay. My name's Elena.
Hi,
I'm-
Elena.
Hi, I'm the IT director for Fool's Spoon. I'm working on the stream too, and well, I'm a fox, so I come to play Fox Magic. So, hello, everybody.
So who's your character?
Kokagi. I picked the last girl. And
Yes. So Kokage, if I remember correctly, is the youngest of the foxes and the most feral of the group.
oh, cool.
Does not even have human form. Has to use illusions to pretend to be human if necessary.
Good. I like that.
Yes. So next, Schmuck.
Oh
Chiyomi.
goodness, that's me. Well, hello, feeble mortal organisms. You will refer to me as Schmuck. I will be playing today Chiomi, a Zenku Kitsune, and who is also the den mother of this gaggle of furry idiots. So basically, I am the group mom, and I'm also the highest in the spiritual hierarchy. I make sure that areas that are spiritually pure stay clean and organized.
Nai.
Hi, I'm Nai. I'm playing Hamura. Hope I said that right. A Bayako Kitsune. So he is his role is to act as a conduit for the celestial gods, and he's kind of like a priest figure, if you will. So he can he gets visions and can see omens and etc. You know, all that jazz.
Man of God.
Fox of God.
The Fox of God.
Okay. Shadow Topaz.
All right. Right. Hello again, everyone. I'm Shadow Topaz. as I will be playing Kinosuke, the Shackle Kitsune, and he's charged with protecting and assisting the creations of man and machines, tools, and the like. He's definitely more modern than the other foxes, but as for better and worse. There's a good game of wits is a nice way to keep him distracted for a while.
Yeah, each fox has a specific duty, a role that they are performing. Each fox also has a ban, a supernatural restriction. If I call on the character's ban, the players can either go along with it and I give them a story point, or they can spend a story point to resist it. Also, if they bring it up themselves, they get a story point. This can happen once per scene. So each of players have their character sheets. They have the list of their bands and such. Quick rundown of the rules is that I will describe a scene. I'll describe what is going on in there. And the players then take over the scene themselves. They're allowed to add elements, subtract elements. If it's too extreme, they have to pay a story point. And I have the right to veto. But they're the ones who tell the story as it goes. I'm just there to basically herd cats. Anytime a player performs an action, if the players think a failure might make things interesting, they can challenge the action. That player then has to roll the appropriate attribute. If they succeed, they continue with the action, tell what the results are. If they fail, the person who challenged them takes over and explains what the failure causes and then starts from there. If the players don't challenge, then I get the right to challenge, but the players always get first choice. If I challenge them and they fail, I take over, I move the story forward, I get to have the supernatural forces start kicking in. But yeah, I have to wait until I get control. One other thing is, if a player feels he's a little bit low on story points, they can just give me control of the game, in which case that player gets a story point as a reward or bribe. All right, so is everybody ready?
Oh dear, I hope so.
All right then.
I feel ready.
All right, so we begin at a small Shinto shrine where a family has gotten together and is praying to the resident kami for the protection of their son and daughter who has gone missing. They have seen drawings of this house called Kuromori Hill, which is this little haunted place just outside of town, and they're worried the kids may have gone there. So the shrine maiden of the foxes is struck with a vision of this pale white figure with long black hair and a deep well, and then a brief flash of the house itself and this darkness creeping down the hill towards the town. The family has paid their donations, they've said their prayers, and they've a little bit shakingly headed back home, leaving your shrine and your den at peace. So, Homura, do you want to start the ball rolling?
Sure, yeah. Should probably go get those kids or find them at least, but I don't really know how to do that.
Well, first step is you might want to get the rest of the den involved.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's very true, actually. So where would I find them? Are you guys just around, or yeah?
Probably around the shrine someplace.
Good, I'll just shout them. Just be like, "Hey, guys, we need you," or "I need you." Hello.
Oh, is it we or I?
Don't know.
Everybody?
Dealer's choice.
Well, I was in the middle of scrubbing the floors for the 5th time today. It better be important.
Yeah, there's some missing kids that we probably should find ideally soon.
Do I have to be in human form right now?
No.
Good. Then I'm running in all fours. What's up?
Yeah, missing kids. Gotta go find. Yeah.
Where's
Isn't
that
that
at?
like isn't that like the third time this like few months? That happens a lot around here, doesn't it? Children go missing all the time.
They're humans. What can you really do?
I mean, what can you really do?
So that haunted house or house, probably. That's probably where they got lost, at least.
Most likely. A lot of kids go missing in haunted houses. It isn't always ghosts. A lot of creeps tend to squat in haunted houses. So it keeps the reputation alive.
Yeah, the houses have complaints about that sometimes.
So do you want to head off to the house?
Most
Yeah.
likely.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
then.
makes sense.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go check it out.
Is there anything
Ooh.
special that you want to bring along with you before you get there?
There's special things we can bring along.
Well, yes, of course. I mean, some of you have one of you has a sword. Another person can make paper charms. Another person could bring their blessing utensils. They have that. The tiny little fox can bring his favorite, bring their favorite ball.
I'll bring my ball.
That is important. That's true.
Right. So on your character sheets, make a note of whatever it is that you want to bring along. This is called a condition. You can use it to actually get a dice bonus.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. So each of you can choose one item that you consider important enough to bring.
Oh, hold on a moment.
One item that I consider important enough to
Yeah.
bring.
If it's a one-shot item, you'll actually get 2 dice as a bonus. If it's one that you can use repeatedly, it's only a +1 die bonus, but you get to use it repeatedly. So
Oh boy, now I have to get my imagination running. What do I want to bring with me?
well, while you're deciding that, the sun is low in the sky as you make your way to Kirimori Hill. The gates are rusted shut, but there's enough space between the bars for a fox or a young child to go through. The building has been abandoned for at least a decade, if not more, and while it's been neglected, it seems fairly intact. The lawn is overgrown and has gone wild, and the paint on the outside of the house is peeling. But strangely, ivy has not begun to wind its way up the house, and closer inspection shows that there is no plant life growing anywhere within 30 centimeters of the house itself. The ground there is barren. So let's see. Kokage can actually feel the spirit. Is it Kokage? Yes, Kokage can actually feel the spiritual taint in the area. This place feels oily almost.
Hey, wait a minute. Doesn't Kumagad or Kumamori actually mean like spider forest? That sounds very, very creepy. And it feels creepy.
Yeah. Yeah, so you're getting a bit of the heebie-jeebies from this.
Heebie-jeebies, the good old scrunkly
I'm
wunklies.
gonna slink back behind the rest of the group.
That's Kuromori, Black Forest.
Oh, Black Forest. Oh,
Black
okay,
Forest.
good. Black Forest.
Yeah,
Alright.
Kinosuke can actually feel the spirits of the house, which are restless because the house has been neglected for so long.
All right.
On the other hand, the house is not happy about its current state, so that might provide issues.
Yeah.
It's abandoned, right?
Yes, it's abandoned.
Well, then it's probably clean.
Because of all the places outside in the dark, You will have the opportunity called places to hide. So if you want to conceal yourself going towards the house or around the outside, you can use that for a die bonus.
That depends on if we want to hide anywhere.
That's true. And if Homura wishes, they can make a prophecy about finding the children, which would allow each of you a small bonus as you try to make the prophecy become true.
Oh, well, that would be convenient, actually.
That's like a Deus Ex Machina. No, wait, Chekhov's gun. That's the one I'm thinking of.
No, I'm getting it from the gods, so it's kind of like a Deus Ex Machina.
Yeah.
Yeah, do I have to roll anything for that, or do I just do it, or how does it work to get a vision? I mean, I'm having to read, sorry.
Because it's part of your background that you are effectively a Shinto priest, head of the shrine, no roll is needed.
Oh, okay.
So each of you can put down that you have the prophecy, which can give you a +2 die bonus, and then that expends it. Or if something is acting against you, you can take 2 dice away from them.
Okay, makes sense.
All right. So you're outside the gate, which is rusted shut. If you switch to fox form, you can squeeze through.
I'm gonna squeeze through.
Yeah, you don't even have to shift. You can squeeze through.
Can I do anything to open the gate from this side?
Oh, yeah, you can.
All right.
You can
I'm
use
gonna-
illusion to make the gates, for example, nice and, brand new with no rust, long enough for you to open up the gate and let them through without it going squeak.
All right. I'm doing that.
All right, then.
Boom. There's a nice gate.
Okay, spend a point of spirit and it works.
Right.
Okay.
That's a nice and clean gate. That's how I like to see it.
Okay, so currently your Kokage's spirit is now 2 out of 3 because you spent a spirit point on illusions.
Right.
Yeah. Next scene, that will come back, not a problem.
Lovely.
I will also give Homura a story point for setting up the prophecy.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool.
So now you're at 2.
Nice.
Yeah, I got 2 of those. That's good.
2 story points? Holy
Mhm.
hell.
Remember that you can spend a story point to add or remove an element from a scene.
Right.
For example, like you can spend a story point and say, oh yes, there's some rain barrels off to the side that are broken down and I can, hide there or whatever.
All right.
And you can also use it to completely heal an attribute if you spend too many points from it doing stuff between scenes.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's abandoned.
All right, so who's taking over the scene at this point?
I can make an attempt.
Okay, carry on.
So, house abandoned, but there was a
Mhm.
gate, right?
Yeah, there's a fence and gate around it, yes.
Fence and gate, like a big one, noticeable. Got it.
Yeah.
So that's open.
Yeah.
Probably. What are the front doors of this house like? Like big front doors, modest
Front doors.
front doors.
Okay, so you have a balcony, which has the standard pillars kind of spaced out around it. There is a sliding door and a small, standard rice paper wall with wooden backing window beside it.
I can sense areas that are spiritually pure.
Yep, and they're not here.
Yep.
Not here. It probably feels like
It's screaming.
every single surface here is covered in
Oh, yes.
sunscreen.
Well, this area is covered with like dirt and leaves. The place has been run down. It completely offends your sensibilities.
Does the house actually look like it's been like that there's activity in it?
No, this place has been abandoned for decades, though there is some scuffy footprints leading to the front door.
Okay, I'm gonna put my nose down and stick my way up there. Gonna start tracking.
Okay, you come up to the front doors. The front doors are closed. That taint just permeates everything. You can like feel it crawling on your skin.
Testing.
Well, it would be the polite thing to do. I'll just straight up knock on the door.
Okay. So heading towards there, there's a dirt path that leads to the front door, but it also curls around to the right towards a small garden that has been overrun with weeds and other plant life. If you want to go check that out, if not, okay. So you're at the front door.
Okay, I'm gonna go stick my way around the garden.
Okay. The garden is surrounded by a short wall that connects around to the side of the house. It has a dead wilting tree. Yeah, there's a pond filled with algae, which is overgrown. And in the garden is a small shed.
A dead wilting tree, what does that feel like?
Ah, well, yeah, that tree's not nice.
Not nice.
Yeah. The tree itself feels unpleasant.
Just not a very fun tree to be around.
Yeah.
Feels like maybe I should ask or call everybody else over. Arr, arr. That's one gonna bark.
That's true.
We'll all head over,
You cannot
yeah.
speak human.
Right.
If you want to communicate in human, you have to use illusion to do it because you do not have spirit speech.
Well, I'm barking.
Yep.
Of course, as all foxes do. Bark.
Foxes make a variety of sounds.
They do make a variety of sounds. That is true.
Like that.
Can you give me a minute? I'm checking the doors.
All right. Well, I'm gonna
Okay.
say all right. I'm just gonna sit down in front of the tree.
Well, the door itself is a sliding door. Very stereotypical. There is 2 pairs of slippers for going inside, which have long since grown moldy and rotted. You can barely notice them. They're almost like dissolved into the balcony
they're-
itself.
They're part of the floor. God.
Yeah. Hey, Lena.
Yep.
Do you want a story point?
Sure.
Want to give me the tempo?
Yes, go ahead.
Thank you.
Okay.
Kage now has 2 story points. Okay,
Okage is also dead.
so as your Kokage has died. No,
Oh,
so
that was fast.
yeah, Kokage is kind of sniffing around the dead wilting tree when the tree reaches down and tries to snag them.
my God.
Does Kokage want to challenge this?
I want to jump back as quick as possible.
So yes, you want to challenge that. Okay then. Okay, so let's see what happens. Chunk. Yeah, got a 7. 7 is a success. Look at that.
Hey.
Yeah. Okay, so with 7, that would be yes. Okay. So if you want to spend a story point, you can give yourself an opportunity, or you can give the tree a complication. Yeah, so it succeeded, but you know, something else can have go in your favor from it.
Let me think here. I'm trying to think of a good complication here. That would be useful.
It could have a loose grip. You can be slippery.
You jump back, but because the house is so old, you end up falling through the port. You end up falling through the floor.
They're in a
Well, this isn't the
garden.
back garden. There's no floor beneath them, but
Yeah,
Not really much
fair.
floor to fall through.
You can give yourself nimble as a opportunity if you want.
I'll do that.
Okay, so what you do is you write down nimble on your character sheet. Do you want it to be for just this scene, or do you want to be able to keep it for the rest of the adventure?
What happens if I keep it for the rest of the adventure?
It only gives you a +1, but you can use it every scene.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, it costs you 1 story point.
All right.
You are now nimble. All right, so the tree has grabbed you. Its grip is not as good as it could be. You have some leeway of movement.
I'm gonna squirm out of this.
You're going to try to squirm out of it.
Yeah.
It is going to try to throw you out of the yard. Let's see how it does. Wow. Yep. That's a throw.
Wow. That tree is so mean.
So, yeah, the tree effectively winds up and flings the fox. The fox goes flying out of the garden over the fence and goes rolling partway down the hill.
There she goes.
Look, there you go.
Yeah, so
Ow.
Kokage has taken a injury to skill. Your skill is down 1 at the moment.
My skill is 0 then.
Nah, your skill is normally 3.
It says it's 1 on this sheet.
Really? Hold on a second.
Okay.
Kokage. Oh, 3134. I see. Okay,
What
yeah.
happens
So
if an
okay, so
attribute
your
goes
skill
to-
is at 0. Hold on a moment then.
At me.
Okay. So what this means is that if you get challenged on skill and you fail, you die.
Oh,
So yeah, don't die. But only if you get challenged on skill. If you can go through the scene without having to make any skill checks, that will heal up.
All right.
So
I'm
you're a
gonna
little
be
bit
a
rattled at
lot-
the moment.
I'm gonna be a lot more careful. Oh, wow. Wow.
So you're going to have the complication stunned for free. It only lasts for this one scene, and if I use it, it goes away. All right. So some of you got to see a flying fox, and not the bat kind.
mhm.
The tree. Yeah, you know what? I don't think I need to have the temple for anything else. So, Chiyomi, what are you doing? You now have control of the scene.
Oh, great. I have control of the scene. I can either slap a tree, or I can just avoid the tree. I'm too appalled by the just absolute grossness of this home. I'm taking out a full cleaning set, and I'm probably just gonna, with all the might in my body, I might just start scrubbing.
Okay.
Honestly, yeah. This house is too dirty. It's making me very nervous. I'm gonna start cleaning. Take the edge off.
Do you want to spend a skill point and activate Foxwife then?
Right, because Foxwife, what does that do? Become immediately aware. You know what? Yes, I would like to become immediately aware of the location that I am in. I will spend 1 skill.
Do you want to use the advanced version as well?
Right, because that means when you're
That means your allies will have good fortune inside the house.
You know what? That's a good idea. Everybody could use some good fortune in this home.
Okay.
I sure can.
Right then.
Sure can. So that means I'm now a 4.
You're at 1 skill out of 2, and you've spent your 1 story point. But as it is now, so miraculously, the house doesn't look as dingy as it used to. The paint doesn't look quite as peeled as it used to. The weeds in the garden aren't as thick as it used to be. The house kind of seems to settle and shift subtly. Kenosuke actually notices this, that the spirit of the house feels a little bit more at ease.
I nod approvingly.
Now, as for knowing the map out of the house, you actually have to get inside first.
Right. I guess I mean, you got to be in a house to clean it,
Yep.
or you can clean the walls.
Well,
Nah, I'm gonna get in.
Okay, so where do you want to go in? There is kind of a veranda in the back of the house near the garden.
Right.
There's a sliding door in the garden which will lead right into the veranda. Or again, you can go around to the front and use the front door.
I'm a brave girl. I can walk into the front door because those slippers basically fused to the floor are pissing me off. I'm
Okay.
rolling up my sleeves, doing my hair in a ponytail, putting a little rag on it, and I am getting ready. Mom mode is activated.
Okay. On your way, could you please make a wisdom check for me?
Wisdom check.
You roll a number of dice equal to your wisdom.
Number of dice equal to my wisdom. That is 3.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And you tell me the highest one.
Yeah. I was checking to see if I had any conditions that would help me. Highest is 10.
And it's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
So with 10, if you wish to, you could. Oh, you don't have any story points. Don't worry about this. If you had a
Don't
story
start
point,
off
you could
with
spend
one?
one to. Yeah, you spent it to activate Foxwife.
You're right. I did.
Yeah.
My mistake.
If you had a story point, you could spend it to give yourself an opportunity, which a bonus that you could have used later. But as it
Mhm.
is, as you pass through, you notice that there is a boarded up well beside the shed.
Hmm. Hold on. Who are my kids again? I have to remember all the names of my kids.
My kid.
Kid.
I will post in chat. I can't do it in chat. Okay, I will post it on Discord. I will give you a map of the backyard.
There's a map?
Yes, there's a map.
Whoa.
Okay, so there you go.
Darn that stupid tree.
Yeah, you got the tree, you got the shed, you got
dumb
the
tree.
well, and at the bottom is you can just see what the windows in the veranda look like.
Mhm. I noticed the well, so I guess that means there must be something about it. Does it seem especially grody?
No, it's been covered up by wooden planks. Yes, so the backyard, the grass here is overgrown, and it's home to a number of small, annoying insects. The wall of the estate has dead vines and brambles. Hey, first sign of vines that you've seen. And
That's good.
the woods at the back of the yard, going down the hill, look ominous.
Those woods give me the creepy crawlies. But this house.
Yeah, and like I said, there's also a pond filled with algae, which is overgrown. There is the small shed and the well.
I become immediately aware where the layout. With Foxwife, when invoked, you become aware of the layout of the area, everything that exists within the area, the location of individuals, and whether those inside are some blah 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 blah.
Okay.
Can I check if children are in here?
All right. So you kind of, close your eyes, get a feel of the backyard and what's around here.
Take a real good deep in whiff.
Yeah. The small shed houses a bunch of gardening tools. At the bottom of the pond through the algae is a wedding ring, and there is a headstone somewhere in this yard.
No children.
No, but there is something at the bottom of the well.
Step outside of the door of the house. Kids! Well, first of all, my kids. Come. Second of all, kids in the well. Or something. This is a well investigation. We're checking the well.
Oh,
Okay.
I'm gonna come with my tails between my legs because, yeah, I'm wrinkled.
Oh, you poor boy. Can I pick up the poor boy?
Oh,
Poor girl.
Poor
But
girl,
yes,
my mistake. Can I pick up the poor girl?
yes, you can pick up the poor girl.
I'll pick up the poor girl and hold closely. It's going to be okay. It's just a little bit of a haunted house. All houses are technically haunted eventually.
a little bit of a haunted house. I just got tossed over the fence.
I've been
was
tossed
thro-
over plenty of fences.
Usually not by trees.
I mean, isn't the first time I got tossed by a tree. You should have seen that one. It was like really big. Like really, really big. Almost suspiciously big. That might
So-
not have been a tree.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So now you have the shed. You have somewhere a headstone in this backyard. You got a ring at the bottom of the pool, and you got something at the bottom of the boarded up well. Do you want to keep on leading, or do you want somebody else to take over from
You
here?
know what? No. Other folks haven't gone that much, so I'm gonna give Kinosuke the tempo.
Kinosuke, it's your turn.
Go,
right
smart
then.
boy.
And so we have the shed, the well, and the actual house.
You also have a headstone and a pool.
Hmm.
Have you informed them that there's a ring in the pool, or that there's tools in the shed?
Not yet, because I didn't pay that much attention to those. Didn't seem
Okay.
particularly important.
Okay, so Kinosuke, what are you doing?
Well, if I don't know about those things, I'm going to take a look through the shed. There might be something useful in there.
Okay, so you're gonna go take a look at the shed. All right, the shed is not locked. You can open the door. The door is a bit, stuck on its hinges and such. But peeking in, there's some rusted tools. They're still serviceable. They only have a little bit of rust on them. The place is covered with dirt. You got saws, a crowbar, some hammers, things like that. Dirty cloths and things. Some old cans of paint which have long since hardened.
All right.
This place, the spirits of these tools, they're slumbering, but their slumber is very fitful.
Hmm. All right. Let's see if I can find. Let's see if I can find some ones who might be some of the more agreeable ones and keep them for later use.
Okay,
keep
which
them
kind of
on
tools
hand
do you want to
for-
pick up?
Hmm. Let's see. Yeah. Let's take. It's just a general assortment of construction tools, right?
Yeah, just the general kind of tools that most households would have if they had a toolbox.
Yeah, let's just kind of fill up a toolbox. Ox of. Ox
Okay.
of.
All right. So you're putting tools into the toolbox. The hammer whispers to you, be careful. They can turn against you.
Ooh.
The other tools.
Thank you for the warning. And I shall be careful.
Okay, so you fill up the toolbox. That's not a problem. It's a wooden toolbox, so it's got a handle. It's open. You got all the tools in there, so you could just easily grab one whenever you need to.
Yeah.
The well, which is right beside the shed, you notice that it's been boarded up and padlocked.
That's certainly unusual for a well.
Nothing bad ever comes out of a well.
Nothing bad ever comes out of a well.
Yeah, unless we hear something worrying in there, let's just leave that alone for now.
Okay.
About how high up is the veranda?
The veranda itself is like 3 steps.
Okay.
Okay. You want to pass off to somebody else, or do you want to keep going?
Well, yeah. Oh, sorry.
By the way, add tools to your character sheet. This will give you a +1 bonus if you use them.
Yeah. All right. One sec. Are there any windows up on the veranda? Sorry.
Yes, actually there are. There are, in fact, 3 windows facing the tree beside the door. And then the small overgrown with weeds garden has 1 window facing it.
All right. Then, as one of the bigger members of the crew, I'll give someone a boost up to a window, and with that I'll hand it off.
Okay, so who do you want to give a boost?
Hmm.
You can just look
Anyone?
in if you're on human form. So
Sorry. Repeat that.
if you're in human form, you can just look in.
Oh, yeah, that's fair.
All right. So
Sure. In which case, I guess the only one who needs a boost is Kokage.
Yep.
And I'm going to be on somebody's shoulder. The mom picked me up. I'll be on her shoulder because
Okay.
by darn, I am not exploring anything until
Yeah.
next.
I'll hand it off to Homura. You're the last person who hasn't gotten a turn yet.
So this is what you're seeing.
My goodness.
Looking inside, you see obviously 2 plants. You also see the laundry machines for doing laundry.
Okay. Well, right. Trying to think what the best place to be would be. Well,
Back home in your shrine, nice and safe, but you're not.
Yeah.
No,
agree.
sadly, we're here.
Yeah, we'll go see the what did you call them? Washers or washing?
Yeah. Okay, so
Uh,
you go inside
Yeah.
onto the veranda.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's 2 laundry machines, and there is a little laundry basket off to the side, which has some old moth-eaten kimono.
Okay, right. If I look inside, there's nothing in there, is there? I don't know. I'm just trying to think where small children would hide.
That's not a bad idea. Let's see how well that goes.
Presumably, I have to open them because I don't imagine they've stayed transparent. The interior or
The laundry
door, I
room.
should say.
The laundry room is the coldest room in the house, having little in the way of insulation as it's a little more than an enclosed veranda. Tiles line the floor, and there's a large metal basin for washing clothes. There's a line strung from wall to wall to hang clothing to dry, and there's a doorway to the kitchen and to the side hall here.
Cool.
Now then.
Uh,
Go down here. Yes, okay. Carry on.
oh, yeah, that's fine.
Nothing bad
mean-
going on.
No, that's all good. I don't. I mean, I don't. Unless I see anything immediately, obviously, like, hey, this looks like something worth investigating. I'm probably just gonna go to the kitchen. I mean, it looks like a place where people wash their clothes. I don't really see anything out of sorts. So yeah, I'll just go to the kitchen.
You bringing everybody else along, or are you going by yourself?
It's up to them. You guys are free to do what you like. You can split up. We can stick together. It's up to you. I'm not too fussed.
I do not like the idea of splitting up at the moment.
Okay.
You should always split the party.
We should always split the party. We can cover more ground that way.
So, Chiyomi, you being the den mother, do you think the group should follow Homura?
Yeah, kids should be safe.
Okay, so grandmother, because the head priest is the grandmother of the den, leads the way. The group follows. Who's in last place?
In terms of tempo or just behind the group?
Behind the group. Who's in the back?
I'll take the rear.
You'll take the rear?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to give me the tempo and pick up a story point? Since you're kind of out?
Well, do you?
Is it me or Homura?
That would be Homura.
Oh, right. Sorry. I thought you were giving it to Kenisuke because
No, sorry.
he's in the back.
Yeah. Do you want a story
yeah.
point? Okay. I will give you a
Yeah,
story
sure.
point. I get the tempo, and bad things start to happen.
Oh, well,
Oh, not too bad. Okay, so the clothesline snaps. The line itself whips out towards Kinosuke, and it misses. So yeah, the line just lashes out towards you. And if you want to, you can spend a story point to give yourself a bonus.
Not me or Kensuke.
Kinosuke.
I'm sorry.
You're the one that it attacked. So, yeah, do you want to spend a story point to pick up an extra opportunity, or do you want to just let that slide?
No. Sorry, I'm so much short on sleep right now.
Yeah.
that's all right. Who needs sleep?
Okay.
Oh, I'll take the story point.
Okay.
You're going to spend the story point to get an opportunity, or do you want to keep the story point?
I'll keep the story point.
Okay, then. So yes, the clothesline snaps, lashes out at you. You are nimble enough to get out of the way, and you all make it off into the kitchen. So now that you're in the kitchen, that means that Foxwife will now give the layout of the house.
Fox white. Fox white.
Yeah, so one
Best
moment.
ability in the game.
I can just do it that way. Okay, so I will cheat, go share screen.
Cheating.
Yes, I'm going to cheat. Yes, so that is the map. I'll give you a copy on Discord so you guys can look at it as you need,
Oh,
but this is more for the audience's benefit. Yeah, so that is the layout of the place. Your group is right pushing into room number 3.
Right, pushing to number 3.
Yeah. And one moment, and I will copy this. There we go.
Map time.
Run over to
Map
there.
time.
And there you go. You now have the full map.
Ooh, look at that.
Isn't
Well, that's
Foxwife
good.
handy?
Foxwife is the best skill, best magic in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So yes, you have gone into the kitchen.
Number 3. Hmm. I'm familiar with this place.
And now you are, yeah. Okay, so the kitchen. The scent of spoiled meat clings to this room, making this room exceptionally corrupted.
Oh,
Yeah. Mildew and decay are rife in the kitchen, and the tiles are sticky in places. There are plenty of cupboards and drawers here with rusted utensils, broken dishes, a gas-powered stove, and a fridge that has long since stopped being operational. On the counter is a knife that has stains across the blade. So, this is where things get interesting. There is a figure in the room. Pale, white robes that are stained with black, running down to non-existent feet, long black hair, pale warped, pale skin, and these very misshapen eyes are looking at you as you come in.
That's probably not safe, is it?
I don't think it looks kosher.
I don't think any of the salt in here is kosher.
So,
I believe it. It doesn't have kosher salt in there.
what do you want to do? There is a ghost right in front of you.
I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
Kids,
What?
I'll be back.
I think I'm still on your shoulders, but that's okay.
Kokage, I'm gonna put you, unless you want to come with me, I'll put you down.
I guess I should get put down now.
Yeah,
I can
okay,
start sniffing around for things.
I'm gonna put you down. I'll be right back. Everyone stay here. Do not move. If the ghost becomes not friendly, yell or make noises. You know, as we usually do.
I'll bark.
I'm going to be very nice. I'm going to switch this to the next scene as you leave and the rest of the group faces this ghost, which means all of you recover 1 attribute point from each of your attributes.
Hooray!
Nicely enough, puts you all at full.
Hooray! That's lovely.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought you'd like that. So, starting off the fresh scene, you're in a kitchen. The place smells of rotted meat. There is mold and mildew everywhere. There is a ghost floating in the middle of the kitchen facing your group. Chiyomi has left the building. And you know what? I'm going to call this a dramatic scene, which means I start off with the tempo.
Oh my god.
The first thing that happens is you hear the gas from the stove turn on.
I bet I could smell.
Yeah, you can hear it. Definitely you can hear it, and you can start to smell it as gas just starts pouring into the kitchen.
Time for me to start barking.
So what is Chiyomi doing?
Chiyomi is full sprint, running outside, and swallowing her pride for cleanliness. Just straight up full dive, jumping into the river.
Oh, the pool? Jumping into the pool.
Yeah, I'm jumping into the pond.
Okay.
Full on swan dive.
Okay, so you pick up the soaking wet condition, which is a 2-die complication.
Oh, that's a condition?
Yes, you're soaking wet. It's a short-term condition. That's why it's worth 2 points.
Amazing.
All it means is that if you being soaking wet would give me an edge, I get to use it. That's all.
Oh. All right.
I mean, it's it's a minor complication that I can take advantage of. So you start digging around at the bottom of the pool.
I'm looking for that ring.
Roll cunning.
Roll cunning.
Yes,
I can
roll
do
cunning.
that.
You get 4 dice.
I do get 4 dice.
Mhm.
Pretty cunning.
Yep. Your cunning drops by 1 after you roll.
I got a natural 12.
You got a natural 12. Okay.
Yeah, natural 12.
Yeah, you're digging around. You get the ring. That was no problem. You can
Absolutely.
also spend. Actually, no, you don't even have to spend a point. You can get a free opportunity if you want.
You know what? I will take an opportunity.
Yeah, because it's free. What do you want?
Oh boy. All right, I have to choose what my opportunity is.
Yeah. Oh, and Kokage is not stunned anymore because it's a new scene.
Lovely. Right.
All right. I'm still nimble though, right? I had to turn off my avatar spray.
No, you're fine. All your attributes are full. You do not have a complication anymore. You are pristine.
All right.
Yeah.
But I'm still nimble, right? Because
oh yes, you're nimble. You're nimble.
While I'm soaking wet, I'm also gonna say I'm slippery.
Okay. I will give you that as a +2.
Lovely. +2.
Yeah, because next scene you will not be slippery. All right then. So you're racing off into the well. What is the rest of the group doing with this ghost facing them?
Racing off to the pond to try to dig the wedding ring from the bottom.
Yeah, so you got the wedding ring, which by the way
Got
is
the
a +1.
Oh, I got a +1 wedding ring.
Yeah. You get +1 die if that wedding ring would apply to whatever it is you're doing.
How clean is this wedding ring? Do I need to start polishing it on my way back?
It's not even remotely tarnished.
Oh.
Okay, so as I have asked, so the ghost, is any of the other characters going to be doing anything?
Is the ghost doing anything? It's just
It's turned on the gas.
Yeah, I'm just barking at that because that doesn't smell right to me at all.
You can just step out the room, I guess.
Do you want to go, taking a look at the map, do you want to go into the dining room, or do you want to go into the side hall? Or do you want to go into the pantry, or do you want to go to the back veranda?
I mean, I want to leave the house because gas permeate. Like, if all it takes is a flame and it'll blow up the whole house. So I'd rather not be in it.
Okay, so you go onto the veranda. Anybody else doing anything?
I'm following.
You're following? Okay.
Yep.
Kinosuke?
Yeah, I'm sitting back and watching for now.
Okay, so you're following the group out?
Yeah.
Okay. So the 4 of you meet up on the back veranda.
There's gas in there. You should be aware of that.
And you just left it on?
No, we didn't turn it on. I think the ghost turned it on.
Yeah.
Well, you can turn it off, can't you?
Well, I didn't want to ask the ghost. Maybe it's, cooking something or,
All right.
The ghost is cooking something.
So on the back veranda, as you are exchanging notes, the clothesline lashes out and tears a gash across Chiyomi. You lose a point of skill.
Yeah. Clothing line.
Though you do get a story point for having the ring.
Oh, lovely. I get a story point.
Yeah. So, yes, the clothesline is basically starting to lash around very aggressively. It looks like it's playing on taking a strip off of anybody it can get in reach of.
Can I just bring out a pair of scissors and cut the clothing line off?
You know what? Let's say Make a wisdom check. If you succeed, yeah, actually, you did remember to bring scissors along.
I could definitely make a wisdom
And
check.
even if
Okay.
not, I have a toolbox. There's something sharp in here at least.
Oh yeah, there's a hedge trimmer in the toolbox.
I'll
There you
ask for the hedge
go.
trimmer. Oh, thank you. That's very nice.
Okay, so you're going to yeah, it's one of those big, scissor-like things.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. If you want to attack the clothesline, you're making a skill check. You only have one die.
Sadly. Here we go.
Not bad. You rolled a 10. Okay.
I did not roll yet.
I said you rolled a 10.
I did roll a 10.
Yes, you did roll a 10.
Look at
So,
that.
all right then. Congratulations. You are able to trim the thing, snap it off. The clothesline kind of
Trusted you,
thrashes
clothing line.
around. And the clothing line just kind of thrashes around on the at the bottom of the veranda and just it goes still.
Trust you. Can't believe you. Even clothing is starting to turn on me.
All right then. So you're on the back veranda. Time
All right.
is passing.
All right. I found this wedding ring at the bottom of the pond. It's perfectly clean, which isn't because of me. I'm going to give this to the ghost. Or unless one of you wants to go in there.
Be my guest.
You're my guest. I'm your mother. I'm going into the house.
Your mom is my guest. Oh, really? That's very nice of you.
I'm going into the house. I'm like rolling up my
Okay.
sleeves.
Okay.
Yes, I found your ring.
Okay. Well, the ghost had moved off to another room. The second you call out, it just flickers back into the kitchen. It sees the ring.
Is
It
that yours?
almost seems to back up a bit, and the kitchen knife flings itself at you.
What?
That was not correct. Let's try that again.
That's not correct.
It's the one ring.
Yeah, it's not the
The
one
one
ring.
ring. Destroy it. Still no.
Ah.
Huh.
It looks like it
Shady
doesn't want you
ring,
to
eh?
actually.
I guess it doesn't want me to be potentially mortally harmed.
Yes. What's with that?
All right, I
Let's
lose
try.
one skill because I made a skill check.
All right. So that's not working. I'm going to pop somewhere else briefly, and I'm going to use a different location die roller. So let's see. I will go. Where is it? Here it is.
Why are you typing slash or ring instead of roll?
Slash R.
Oh, okay. Well, we'll do it that way then. Slash R. Oh, it doesn't
Sure.
like that.
You're what do you call? You're like doing exclamation point ring instead of roll.
Now you're
Oh,
doing slash R. You're
that's
supposed
why. Okay.
to- Sir,
There we go. There we go. Okay.
there we go.
So, yeah. So, Chiyomi, the knife goes flicking across the room and grazes you,
Ow.
putting your skill at 0.
I thought my skill was already 0 because I made
is it-
a skill roll.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
I'm dead. Lovely.
Do you
Thanks,
have
kid.
anything? Yeah. Do you have anything to bail you out of that?
I have slippery.
Oh, yes, you do.
I
do
am
have-
slippery.
Yes, that's true. You are slippery. You can also use the ring
Right.
to give it a -1 penalty if you want.
Yeah, I will, because it seems like it's afraid of the ring the moment I see that knife
Yeah.
coming out. I'm like, here, take it. That's yours.
Well, still a 10. Damn.
Wow. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, that's how I tend to roll. Okay. So let's see. What could you do to protect yourself?
What could it? I should still have a -2 for someone against me because of the prophecy.
That's true. Okay, then. I will take that into account.
Better.
So, yeah. If you want to, I will allow you to spend a point of spirit to activate Suspire, allowing you to tap into anything in this place which may be pure to boost your to heal slightly.
You know what? I will do that.
Yeah. Okay. So instead of losing, instead of dying, you drop your spirit to 0, recover
Oh.
1 point of skill, and then the knife cuts you, reducing your skill back down to 0, but keeping you alive.
Okay, lovely.
Attribute juggling for fun and profit. So
Fun
this
profit.
gives you an idea of some of the pure spaces in this building.
Oh.
A room upstairs,
Oh.
a child in the pantry, a
What?
child in the basement, and something at the bottom of the well.
Still something, huh? All right.
You might want to get the hell out of Dodge, though.
Yep. Is the gas still on the oven?
Yeah, it is.
Can I just click that on?
You have Foxwife, so yeah, you just with a thought, you turn off the gas, and you're
It's
able to
not
clean the
safe. You
gas out
shouldn't
of the
just leave
house
it
just
running
like that. Yeah.
That's
Okay.
a safety hazard.
Yes.
And I'm out of here.
Okay,
Well,
so
hold on. One of the kids was in the pantry.
yes,
I'll open up that pantry.
you're going to go to the pantry in front of the ghost who has a floating knife that will be able to throw it at your back.
That's true. I guess as fast as possible, with my front to the ghost, start walking backwards.
Okay, so you're going back into the veranda.
I'm gonna go back out to the back veranda and be like, kids, mama's dying here.
Yeah.
I don't think I traveled that far away from the kitchen. So.
No, you're all on the back veranda still. So, what do you all want to do?
Um,
Well, I'll go. Oh, well, I'll go retreat. I'll go over to Homura.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
and I am gonna go running to Yomi
Okay.
because I've been called
Right, Chiomi.
Mama's dying here.
Yomi.
So Homura probably has in his possession prayer strips. You could, in theory, purify the veranda and keep it as a safe zone.
Oh, okay, cool. That sounds like a good idea. How do I do that?
You will be
roll
making a
something?
spirit check.
Cool. I
Spirit
shall
check. Spirit
You have-
check.
that in.
Spirit check.
Yeah, you have a spirit of 3.
Yep. Do. Slowly going as quick as I can. There you go. 7.
That is a success. Okay.
Excellent.
So you put prayer strips on the windows, on the doors, and Kokage does not feel the spiritual pollution creep into the veranda anymore. The veranda is spiritually pure. Chiyomi notices that immediately. This place is safe. If you want to take a little bit of time to effectively catch your breath, I can bump this to the next scene.
I'd be okay with that.
I kind of figured you would. So everybody recovers 1 point to each of their attributes.
Hooray.
Chiyomi can spend a story point to fully recover their skill. You only have 1 story point though.
Yeah, I'm good with that. I wanna keep a story point.
I will actually mention to our
Since you-
viewers that if you want to make a small donation, you can give the Poor Foxes a communal story point pool that any of them can draw on when they need to.
You know, viewers at home, you could really help us out here.
Yes.
Help!
Help, please. I am dying. Do you want these poor Do you want these poor foxes to be without a mother?
Yep.
Do you want to make them orphans?
I don't want to lose my mom. Damn it.
Yeah.
Call
It's only-
1-800.
Yeah, no. For $10, you're able to give the players a communal point of story pool of story points, or you can give me a story point. But they need it more than I do.
Don't make it more difficult, Tsunami. I see you out there.
All right. So fresh scene. I am speaking of story points. I am going to spend one of my story points
Oh no.
because I have 8. It'll now be down to 7.
I no longer feel safe.
A storm starts rolling in. You can hear the sound of distant thunder. You can smell rain on the wind. A rather nasty storm is coming. It's not here yet, though. So you're on the back veranda in nominally what's called the laundry room. The place, thanks to Foxwife,
What?
the clothesline has repaired itself.
Oh.
The laundry basin, the kimono and stuff that are in there look fresh. The tiles on the floor are clean. The windows are clean. The doors are repaired. This looks like it is brand new, thanks to Foxwife.
Now this is more like it. Whew. Ow. God.
Oh, apparently, while we have been playing, we have crossed the $100 donation threshold.
Oh my.
We have a Geek and Artsy pin, a Possum Creek gift card, and an Elderwood gift card that's going to be available as part of a giveaway.
Wow.
Yes. So
Can't believe
thank you, everyone.
Yeah.
So what do you want to do from here? The ghost through the window is no longer in the kitchen. The mildew and stuff in the kitchen, of course, has also started to go away, thanks to Foxwife. But this is going to be a little bit longer because that room is still spiritually tainted.
Hmm.
Maybe a few more prayer strips and you can protect the kitchen too.
I think we should investigate that closet.
Right. While I was in there, getting, dying by myself. Thanks, kids. You get so much back for it. Also, I'm not soaking wet and slippery anymore. That
No,
is.
you're not.
No, those are not things I could say in conjunction close to each other. And I also no longer have the prophecy because I didn't want to die.
Yeah.
Really pulled all the stops out for that one. All right. So, while I was dying,
Mhm.
looks at them all for a single second. I sensed that there was a child in the pantry in the kitchen. There was a child in the basement. The attic is pure.
Not
and
the
there's
attic,
still-
a room on the second floor.
You're right. A room in the second floor is pure, and there's still, air quotes, something in the well.
That is also pure.
But it is also pure. The well is relatively clean.
All right. So our options are to do this one by one or split up. Up, gang.
How many kids are missing again? Is
2.
it 2 or 3?
Two kids,
Okay.
2 children.
A boy and a girl.
Cool.
And there are 4 things and 4 of us.
There are 4 things and 4 of us.
I could go investigate the kitchen.
I kind of want to go back into that kitchen, rolls up her sleeves. That ghost is starting to piss me off. Cracks knuckles.
I'll check the well out then.
Okay.
Ooh.
Well, there's only 2 things on the ground floor, so you can split up into 2 groups of 2. 2 for the well, 2 for the kitchen.
That's smart, actually.
Yeah.
Look at that. Our lovely game master. So smart.
So helpful.
So helpful.
Okay, so
All
we'll
right,
start with the
I mean,
we'll
I
start
guess
with
that
the well
means I'm going
first.
for the well.
Okay, so
Team
Homura
well.
and Kinosuke are going to the well. All right.
Team well.
On the way to the well, you do pass a headstone. Okay, and then you
It's
carry
not
on your
well,
merry
so-
way.
Yep.
Okay, then. So you get to the well, which has been boarded and padlocked shut.
Hey boy, how to get through this.
Luckily, I have tools.
That is true. That is very much true. Do you have a tool for this? Like a hammer or some kind of breaky thing? I don't know.
Specifically a hammer. It's the one that told me the others might try to kill me.
Oh, well, yeah, then that's good, I guess.
That's a
Yeah.
nice hammer then. Other hammers wouldn't tell you that.
We're going to kill you. Oh, thank you for at least being honest. I guess hammers? I don't know.
Right then. So, Homura, as you get to the well,
Yep.
you have a vision.
Oh, cool.
A hole in the ground sinking deeper and deeper, swallowing the light, the sensation of drowning and suffocating, the flash of a knife, the spray of blood, a frog sitting in the middle of an empty bath, a frog leaping down a hole in the ground, 2 sticks of burning incense side by side in front of 2 shadowed photographs, the dolls burning.
Okay. Wow. Whoever's done this well is probably noteworthy, I guess. So yeah.
Okay.
Crack at it then. Take that hammer to that chain.
All right. I'm not going to bother having you roll for that. Nothing interesting if you were failing. So yes, you snap the lock. You can take off the boards now.
Cool.
And
We'll do
yep,
that.
that is a well leading deep into the ground.
Is there like a little bucket or anything? Or oh wait, no, it was boarded up. Never mind. Yeah, there won't be anything like that.
Nope.
Yeah.
Do you want to spend a story point to actually have the rope and bucket off to one side?
Nah, because my thought was just to see what's in the water, but I'll just jump down now.
You could lower me down there.
Yeah, but you're going towards the pantry, so
We're
no.
team kitchen.
Okay, I'm going towards the pantry. Yeah.
Yeah. So you throw yourself down the well.
Yeehaw, as they
Yes.
say.
What's the worst that could happen?
It's a good thing foxes land well. It's a good thing foxes are lightweight.
Are you flinging yourself down in human form or fox form?
Human. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, then you're doomed.
Oh
Yeah,
dear,
fine.
that's
You're
much
dead.
worse.
done
See,
for.
fox form, the terminal velocity of fox is low enough that you can survive or fall from almost any height.
Oh, well, it's a
Human-
shame I'm a religious person and didn't learn about terminal velocity.
Well, now
Okay,
just
so
Ask me who to
I'm
worship
just
for a good harvest.
reminded-
I'm your man, but not terminal velocity or physics.
you know what? I'm going to say you're taking a point of wisdom damage from this
Fair enough. Yeah.
as you throw
Yeah,
yourself
that's
down the well.
On
I'm
Not
the
just
your
bed.
reminded that to kill a squirrel from falling, you would have to toss it from high enough for it to die of starvation.
Exactly. Same thing with cats. I've seen cats jump off of the top of telephone poles and land relatively fine.
True, but for cats, that's a quirk of their biology.
Yeah, true.
Hey, they can turn themselves almost over 180 degrees in midair.
Yes. Okay, so you flung yourself down to the bottom of the well.
Yep.
Land water.
There's actually a sweet spot for
The
cats where it's
water is about chest deep.
Okay. I'm assuming
My
I can
internet
go-
connection is not.
No.
There we go.
Okay. I'm assuming there's like more water underneath me. Like I've not just hit the bottom.
Well, no,
This
you're
is
standing on the
about-
bottom of the well.
Oh, okay, cool.
The water
cool.
comes up to about here on you.
Oh, right. I apologies if I was a bit unclear.
No problem.
Okay.
So yeah, you are bumping
This
into
well
something.
goes deep.
Oh, well. I'm
Yeah, it's
assuming it's quite dark.
It's about 30 feet deep.
Okay.
Oh yes, it's deep. But however, you have Hikari as one of your fox abilities. You can
Oh,
shed light
yeah.
for by putting a point of spirit into it and just kind of holding it there.
Oh, cool. Well, I'm going to do that because that would be convenient to have.
Okay then. Thanks to that, you can now see. Yeah, so the walls of the well are kind of blackened from like mold and stuff like this. There are scratch marks into the stone.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
yeah, the water itself, however, is clear. And at the bottom, you see a very small human skeleton.
Oh, well, that's unpleasant. Okay. He's gonna shout up, hey, Kenosuke. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a corpse down here. So I'm gonna need you to get me back up here at some point.
You being, by the way, a Shinto priest, the spirit of this corpse is probably not resting well. It has not had a proper funeral.
Ah, okay. Then I should probably deal with that. Although I imagine I'd
dead
probably
body.
need to do it out of the well because it
Yeah.
would be it'd be a little bit insensitive to say be free in the place they died. Yeah, so I'll probably need some help unless I can I'll probably need help getting out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since I'm not going to immediately jump down the well, I can take the time to look for rope or vines or something.
Okay, sure, yes. You find rope. You could tie it to the tree. Or not. No, but yes, you have the rope. You could tie it to the wooden planks so that it doesn't just go falling down the well. And between the two of you, you can get the skeleton up. Takes a few trips because, lots of bones, but
Yeah.
it is something you can do. So while you're doing that, let's go over to Team Pantry.
Team kitchen.
Yes.
Nom nom nom.
Nom. Right.
What are you eating? What are you eating? Get that out of your mouth. That's not healthy.
Okay.
Mildew and rot.
Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Out.
Poop. Okay.
Okay, mildew and rot cling to the
Come
wood
on.
paneling here. Hidden in a corner is the girl clinging to a stuffed doll. She's terrified.
There's a full ass fox and a lady.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep. I'm not gonna try to talk right now because I don't want to
you
spook the girl
poor
too
sweet
much.
baby. Are you okay?
She kind of shies away, looking at the two of you.
Okay.
What's the
we're not here to
condition of
hurt
her
you.
doll?
It's her doll. It's actually in fairly good condition.
Okay.
Huh.
Just want to make sure.
About how old does she look?
She looks maybe 8.
Oh no, poor sweet baby. Are you okay?
Yeah. In her other hand, you notice that she's got some rice candies. This is the only food she has, and she looks scared.
I'm not gonna entice a little girl out with food. Should I? Is there food that I could use to entice out this little girl?
Well, let's
No, because everything's
see.
rotten.
Yeah. Let's see. What
I can
do
generate
you
food,
have?
couldn't I?
Generate food?
Yes, you could
Illusion?
make illusionary food, and that would do just fine.
All right, I'm gonna do that.
Okay, then. So if you want it to be a little bit more real, so to speak, then you're going to need something to work with.
Let's see
Like
here.
you could take, for example, like one of the rice candies and turn it into a loaf of bread if you wanted to.
Is there anything else in this pantry?
Rotted and stuff. You could fix that with illusion, and that would be good enough.
Actually, I think I'll do it with one of the rice candies. I don't want her to. I will. No,
don't want it to accidentally bite into anything rotten.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Fox illusions, when they use it, pretty much become real as long as the fox wants it to be real and nobody disbelieves it. So, for example, you could take a rice candy. You could turn it into a hamburger, and it's a hamburger. You could take like a rotted loaf of bread and turn it into a fresh loaf of bread. And unless the fox is being really cruel, it is a fresh loaf of bread.
Okay, I'm
Wow.
going to turn one of her rice candies into a rice cake.
She
Or-
stares at it for a few moments, looks at the two of you, and then just starts wolfing it down.
Yay!
Oh, there you go. There you go. Eat
Yeah.
it. Eat it. Get some food in your stomach.
Chiyomi,
Oh, you poor baby.
now that there isn't
That
a
is me.
ghost here trying to kill you,
Uh-huh.
you found a dumbwaiter which leads up to the second floor.
Oh, right. One of those little cutlery elevator? Cutlery?
No, what you usually do is you put a tray of food or stuff on it, put it up to
Tray
the second
elevator
floor.
stuff.
Or yes, you can have laundry from the second floor go down to the first floor. Things like that.
Mhm.
So you don't have to walk down all the halls and go down the stairs, and
Okay.
time,
Could I?
time saver.
I'm a full ass person. Could I fit in there? Well, they
Yes.
are pretty big.
Yes, you can fit in there.
Right. Right. Before we do that, we should probably get this child in a safe place.
You have a safe
Oh.
place.
Well, there's the laundry area.
Mm-hmm.
That's pure. I'll
Mm-hmm.
take one of the rice candies. What do I have?
From her
one of those?
hand?
Well, no. Fair enough.
She's a little bit more relaxed. I mean,
Right.
she just miraculously got food thanks to you two being there, and she's smart
exactly.
enough to put one and one together. So she's a little bit more okay. Though she does ask, "Have you found my brother?"
No, we haven't found him yet. But I do know where he is.
You do? Where is he?
He's in the basement of the house. But it's not safe.
No, it
I'm going
isn't.
to go down.
No, it isn't. The laundry area of the house. We made it so that it's safe. Will you come with me? It's
Okay.
safe.
All right. So you quietly get her into the kitchen and then into the veranda, and she relaxes in the veranda. She can feel that this is a safe place for her.
Yes.
So she basically, grabs one of the kimono from the iron bin and wraps herself in it and just basically kind of curls up in a corner so as not to stand out or make any noise or anything.
There you go. We're gonna go. We're going to make sure your brother is found. Don't worry.
Okay, then. All right. So, you see in the backyard, you got the two people. You got them coming out of the well, carrying bones on multiple trips.
Is that a dead body?
Yes.
Yeah, pretty much.
You just found a dead body? Actually, that makes sense. There are usually dead bodies in a well.
Did you? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, okay. There's ghosts here. The least worrying thing is a dead body in the well. What are you gonna do with it?
Yeah, I'm just gonna
Asteroids.
purify it. Give
Purify
it
it?
its,
Dig,
give its rights.
put it down real nice. All right.
There's a headstone in the backyard.
What does that headstone say?
Funny you should ask. So the headstone says Kiyomi Seiko.
Kiyomi. I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah.
All right.
And one moment. Okay. So a small girl just appears beside the group at the headstone.
Oh. What? Oh, hello.
Yeah, she looks up at you, and she says, she points to the bones.
Mhm.
She points to herself, and she points to the spot beside the headstone.
Beside that stuff.
Yeah.
Do you want to be put there?
No, don't.
The girl nods.
Say.
You get a brief vision of the bones burning and then being buried.
Oh, well, tool boy, do you have a shovel in that tool pouch of yours? Kenosuke is who I'm referring to.
Oh, sorry.
It's all good. Do you have a shovel to dig the grave?
Probably not something so big. Probably like a trowel.
Yeah,
Holds up.
there is a full-grown shovel in the shed.
Oh,
Full-grown,
well, there we go.
full
then.
size.
I'll also pick up and hold up Kokage like a cat. We also have a fox.
Yeah, but it's like it's still a body. Well, it'll take a little bit with
It is the
just
body of a small
paws.
child.
I guess, yeah, but we don't want to just give her like a 2-inch grave. We want to probably make it, at least a little bit deep,
Well, also, you're all foxes.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's gonna take forever if we're just.
And
digging
you're a
with our
fox.
paws.
And you're a fox. Every
And
single
you're a fox.
Yeah.
Are there any more foxes that I should know about?
I'll
Yep.
just go get the shovel.
All right, do it the non-traditional way then.
Cool. I'm just gonna dig the grave then. If there's no
Okay,
like, issue.
so you're digging a hole in the ground.
Yep.
The bones can go in and be cremated. You're going to have to find fire. That's not going to be easy. The little girl who's kind of floating there, no feet, she's dead, but she seems to be pure. She's what's called an ujigami, which is a guardian spirit.
Oh, that's right.
And she points up to the second floor.
Oh, I see. Is
And
that
then
where you
kind of
live?
holds her
Is that where you
hands
live?
like this.
That.
And then points to the hole in the ground that you're digging.
Did you fall? Oh, wait.
Yeah, points to the well and nods.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So let's see. Yeah, now that you have done that, it will spend a point of power to be able to talk to you. Since none of you are the right type of fox to be able to speak with guardian spirits, it's going to have to do the work.
speech.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
only for
speech
humans.
allows you to speak in any form.
Right.
So she says, I fell down the well. My mother,
Right.
in her grief, killed herself.
Oh.
My father buried her without any rites and left.
That's bad.
My ears lay back.
Build us a shrine. Cremate
We can do
me.
that.
Cremate my doll, and do the funeral rites for my mother, pointing to the grave beside where you're digging.
Your dog. Funeral rites. Okay, so next to your mom, funeral rites, cremate your bones, put them in the hole, and your
Cremate her.
doll. That's in your doll. That's probably in your room.
It will need to be burned too.
I also have this wedding ring. Is that going in too?
If you want to do some purification rites, you can theoretically exorcise my mother.
I mean, that's probably for the best. I feel like she needs to move on. It wasn't a good relationship. It's good to move on and find fresher ponds.
She nods.
Yeah.
I will wait here. I will help you when I can.
Right. Thank you. Can I pat the head of a ghost?
You can't touch it, but you can do the motion.
I do the motion.
Okay, then.
Head pats for the ghost.
All right. So
We
Now
should probably
then,
find the other child
and
first.
um,
Sir?
okay. So,
We're losing your
Robot.
a little bit there.
Beep, beep, boop.
house. Where are you?
You need what do you call it? A moment to get your in.
Oh,
Robot. Beep, beep, boop.
we had a $50
Sir, please.
5-story pool.
It's just me, or is he roboting real hard?
Yeah, no, he is. He's just disconnected. Don't worry.
Okay, there we go.
I was gonna say, if he's having a poor connection, he probably can't even hear us. So
Hmm.
it's probably
Yeah,
right, yeah,
it's
fair enough.
logging.
No,
yeah, it's
alright.
all good.
And I'm back.
Yay.
And he's
Yay!
returned. No longer
Yeah.
a robot.
Yeah, my internet dropped on me briefly. So what I was saying is that thanks to a donation of $50, your group has a 5-point communal story point pool.
Yo!
Yay! Thank you.
Woo!
Yes.
We
so
won't
Thank you.
die
All
so
good.
quickly.
Now these kids will not be orphaned.
All right. So where do you want to go from here?
It's probably of greatest importance to find the other still living child.
Mhm.
Probably.
There-
Aye.
Which means going down to the
Going down into the basement.
Yep.
Who wants to be group basement and who wants to be group doll? Doll?
I'll take the basement. Actually, no, I'll take the doll. Oh, who am I talking about? Doll literally falls under my job description.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
true.
and I'm gonna follow mom.
All right.
Cool. I will
might
go
be
deal with
my
the doll as well
protection.
then.
Okay. So the group going with Team Doll. You
Team
can just
doll.
use the dumb waiter to go up to the second floor, or you can actually look for the staircase to the second floor. Which route do you want to take?
I mean, I'd rather use stairs because this is an old
Okay.
house.
So you get to stick together. Now, there is a doorway leading to a hall from the veranda, which you have not taken yet. That would be where the little 6 is on your map.
Where does that go
Done.
again?
Yes, the 6 on your map has, the 6 on your map is right beside the kitchen and pantry, beside the staircase. If you go out into that hall, there is a doorway right beside the doorway out to the veranda. And then down the hall, there's the staircase which leads up. The fox
Staircase
wife
is.
knows that on the other side of the door is the staircase leading down.
We'll go up. You guys go down. Easy peasy.
Okay. So we will start off with team going up the stairs.
All right.
You make it to the second floor. Hey, you're also
Perfect.
making good time too. So, hey, this is all good. Okay, second floor. Thick cobwebs hang from the eaves and the air is dry and stale. There's a layer of dust everywhere. The steps leading up in the hall itself creak noisily. And there are 3 doors plus a latch in the ceiling, which leads to the attic. Do you want to spend a story point to have the spirit not hear you walking around on the second floor?
I mean, I don't mind. She can come say hi if she wants. We'll just deal with that as we deal with that. I mean, it's up to you though. If you want to.
You do have a communal pool of 5 now to do really nice things.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm easy. I don't mind. She can come and say hi.
Yeah, let's
Kinosuke?
leave it for now. Let's let the GM have some fun.
Okay.
You guys get to deal with the ghost too.
Yeah. See. Oh, swings and roundabouts.
Now, what's the worst that can happen?
Exactly.
Editor's note: the worst that could happen was pretty bad.
Yeah. Okay, let's see. There you guys are, and there she is. All right. So the first thing she does is she manifests. So look at that. You can see her. And she gives a blood-curdling shriek. So you, if you wish, can make a spirit roll to resist her ability to terrorize you.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Gonna attempt to do that.
Okay. Kinosuke has a spirit of 3. And hey, look at that. Homura also has a spirit of 3. Oh, yes. And this is a new scene. So everybody recovers 1 attribute point to each of their attributes, which means that Homura is now back at full wisdom. Are you still glowing, by the way? You are allowed to continue to glow. It's just your spirit's 1 lower than normal.
Nah, I would have dropped that as soon as we got out the well. Just
Okay.
because there would have been no advantage to keeping it on.
You can also burn a story point and a point of spirit to do a holy flash of light, which can send bad things away for a bit if you really need to.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see how this goes first. You never know.
Well, yeah, then make your spirit rolls.
Yeah, they're there. I got a 6 and yeah.
Okay,
Well.
a 6 is a fail.
Cool.
But you can spend a story point to give yourself an opportunity in spite of that.
Nah, let's see what the blood curdle does.
Okay.
All right. I've got a 12, so I'm fine.
Yeah, see,
Okay.
that's all good. That's why you go in 2s.
All right, then. Well, because one of you failed, her threat goes up.
Oh, there's a threat level.
Yes.
Cool.
And she will strip a point of wisdom off you for your failure.
Okay, I'm down to 3. Yep.
Yeah, you're down to 3 wisdom, 2 spirit.
Yep.
Okay. So, yes, she instills terror in you. Kinosuke is able to kind of stand his ground and hold it off. What do you want to do?
I mean, we need to get round her. So
Tackle the
Don't know.
ghost.
I mean, I don't know. I don't really know how to get rid of a ghost without
You can use a prayer strip and slap it on her forehead.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds like fun.
All right.
Wisdom, I presume, or spirit.
Yes, I will allow you to use wisdom for this if you wish.
Yeah, sure. I'm down for whatever.
You get 3 dice.
Yay, 3. That's a 4.
That's not good.
Yeah. Oh well. 2 1s
Okay.
as well. Was the other 2 dice?
All right. She is going to spend one of her points to give you terrified as a
Okay.
complication. It'll be only for this scene because that way she can throw a -2 at you. That
Yeah.
costs her 1 point of power. And yeah, okay. So you try to get near her. She just stares at you and you lose your nerve. So her turn, because you failed the roll, and she is going to grab you and throw you through the window because she has the power of incredibly strong.
Okay.
Oh, there's
Oh.
freaking penetration.
She gets 5 dice to do this.
Oh,
Do you have
Alright.
anything to reduce that?
I don't think so.
The
No?
prophecy.
Oh yeah, I do have the prophecy.
Do you want to give her
Yeah.
a -2?
Prophecy.
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
The prophecy guitar riff in the background.
That drops her down to 3 dice.
Cool.
And yeah, that's you going through the window.
Cool.
However, you are allowed to spend a story point to give yourself an advantage as part of that. Do you want to resilient so you don't get hurt as badly?
I'm assuming I would take it on skill, wouldn't I? If I go splat outside the window.
Yeah, you'll probably take a point of skill.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll go for that resilient thing you were saying because I only have 1 in skill. So
Yeah, do
That's
you
probably
want
not-
to use your own story points or do you want to use the communal?
I'll use my own. That's fine. So I'm
Okay,
down to
then.
2.
Yeah, so you're down to 1.
Oh, right. Okay.
And you have resilient. +2 or +1?
Plus
+1, you can use at every scene.
I will go +2 though, because I'd rather
then.
not get fucked up.
Okay, so yes, you go crashing through the window and down to the front of the house, leaving Kinosuke by themselves with the ghost.
Well,
We just hear a
This is-
blood-curdling scream from downstairs, and we're like, yeah, they're fine.
Well, you're heading into the
a grand
basement, so you don't actually
circumstance.
hear that.
Huh.
That's a little bit far away for your group. So, Kinosuke, what do you want to do? You're by yourself. Now, if only somebody had wrapped a prayer strip around your blade.
If only.
Well,
Hey, wait a
I
minute, there's a prayer strip on the floor. I don't know.
Gasp!
You want to spend a story point to have the prayer strip on the floor that was not used?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, then.
Or no reason not to.
All right. So, yes, yours are the communal.
We got him for a reason.
I only have the 1, so I'll spend a communal.
Okay. So, right. You got the prayer strip. You can grab it, wrap it around your blade. I don't even have to let you roll for that. That just happens if you want.
Yeah.
Okay. You now have temporarily a sacred blade. You can use it on the ghost if you really want to.
Okay, this is something that's on my sheet, but can't find it. What does the blessed condition actually do?
The blessed condition will give you either a +2 if you want to just have it wear off at the end of the scene, or a +1 for as long as it's wrapped around the blade.
Okay, so it's just a normal condition.
Yes.
And
So, do you want to have it be +2 or +1?
yeah, +2.
Okay, then. Holy Blade +2. So this means that if you use it for the +2 bonus, it disenchants unless you spend a story point to keep it enchanted. And every time you use it, you have to spend a story point to keep it. But you get a +2.
Luckily, I have backup blessings.
Mm-hmm. So, what do you want to do? You have a Holy Blade.
For now, I'd rather not hurt the ghost, so I'm going to keep the blade between me and it to ward it off.
That you can do. Now you have
Right.
3 bedrooms that you could go into. Which one do you want to go into? Well, you have the map, so you can actually see this. The really large one, the medium one, or the small one?
Let's see. We're looking for the room of the girl.
Yeah. So room 12, 13, or 14.
Let's take a bet and go into the medium-sized room.
Room 13. Okay, then. Okay. The room, yes, that would be this room, in fact. Okay. You can feel sorrow in this room. This room is obviously the room of a little girl. There are dolls, which were once lovely pastel sheets. Oh, yeah, sorry. There are dolls, where were once lovely pastel sheets on the futon and matching pillows and drapes, which are now all covered in dust. The girl appears.
Gasp.
She points to her dolls.
Hmm. Well, I head over to them.
And for a brief moment, this is going to be amusing. Humura, who is outside, gets a vision of the furnace in the basement, which is on.
Turn it back on. How dare.
Okay.
Okay, good. I was
Yeah.
like, I can't hear you.
Yeah. No,
All right,
that's
then. So, yes. So, you sort of have plans. Let's go to the basement and see what's going on down there.
Team basement.
Yes, team basement.
Team basement. Well, probably the best idea, first of all, would be to enter the basement.
Yes. Okay, so going down to the basement. Dining room, washrooms, kitchen, pantry, side hall, cellar. There it is. Beneath the house, supported by wooden beams, is the stone and packed dirt of the cellar. The staircase is made of rotted wood. If you put too much weight on it, it looks like it might collapse. There's a furnace with pipes that run through the walls of the house, with an open grate in front that looks like a horrible, monstrous maw. It bursts into flames.
Oh God. Dear God. I probably want to challenge that.
Yeah.
Most likely.
There's a hot water tank in the corner.
Mm-hmm.
There's a wood pile with an axe lodged into it and a crate of incense, which has mostly dissolved, but with a foxwife has actually started repairing themselves.
Yes.
You see the boy there wrapped in a blanket. He's been terrified to the point of unconsciousness.
Oh my God, he's just knocked out.
Yes. So, if you have two foxes in human form, you could carry the boy upstairs, but you'd have to make a skill challenge to not fall through the staircase.
Well, Kokage wasn't fox form, right?
Yes. Kokage could also use illusion to repair the staircase.
Honey, do you want to make those stairs a bit safer?
Elena?
Elena? You're Kokage, right?
Yeah, sorry for the
Yeah.
tech support stuff.
Don't worry. You're
You
one
could
of the few
repair
that
the
makes this whole
staircase.
operation work. We appreciate
Okay,
it.
where the staircase going down, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna repair the staircase.
Okay, so the staircase reconstructs itself. This costs a point of spirit to do,
Okay, at least I got
and
plenty of
a story
that.
point.
Okay, I think I'll take that one from the communal since it was given.
Okay.
It was given to us. So
Cool. You have 3 points of communal pool left, but the staircase reconstructs itself. It is now sturdy enough to carry everyone's weight.
Hooray.
The furnace,
Oh,
the
right.
flames start to flicker, and the boy starts to stir.
Oh dear. It's boiling water, right?
That would be the hot water tank, not the furnace.
Right, the hot water tank, not the furnace.
Yes.
I probably
I-
couldn't
go ahead.
take the hot water tank and throw it on the furnace, could I?
That would take a feat of superhuman strength. Yes.
Exactly. Shed. Sheds most likely have buckets, right?
Yes, outside.
As quickly as possible, even though I'm no longer slippery. as quickly as possible, I'm going to run out and go get a bucket from the shed and fill it with pond water.
And leave Kokage by themselves. Okay,
All right.
that's a plan.
Protect that
I-
child. Make sure they don't set on fire.
I'm gonna go over to the boy
Mhm.
and I'm gonna drop my ball down in front of him.
Okay. So, the boy wakes up. His eyes look clouded. And he starts crawling towards the furnace as if it's calling him.
Oh no.
I jump in front of that stuff right there and start barking at him.
Okay.
Bark! Bark!
He doesn't actually respond to that. So, do you want to make a wisdom check to try to figure out what's going on? Or would you like to make a skill check to avoid the furnace spewing coals at you from behind?
Hold on a moment. Wisdom check.
Okay. Roll your wisdom.
All right.
Roll
Yeah.
that wisdom. I believe in you.
All right. Go for the dice roll.
I believe you have a mother's love.
Sorry, I'm looking for that channel again. Come on. Where are you? I have way too many.
There you go. I just pinged you on it.
Ding.
Roll.
Yep, there you are.
Rolling, 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 rolling.
A 12. Excellent.
Woo!
So, I'm going to say that with a 12, you were able to keep an eye on the furnace behind you. So when it sprayed out coal and flame, you were able to get out of the way. You're also familiar enough with the supernatural to know that the ghost has created some kind of bond to the boy. The boy's soul has effectively been suppressed, and given enough time, the ghost is going to possess this boy and be able to leave this house.
Oh god, they're in a
I
parasocial
override
relationship.
that. I use Snake Suki.
Okay. You're going to want to get the boy out of here in someplace safe.
Yeah. Can I I want to use Kitsune Suki to basically possess him instead.
That's actually fairly clever.
Yeah, that's not bad. Yeah, that's real smart, actually.
Fight them on their own level.
Okay,
Give them a
that
taste of
would
their own
require you
furnace.
to spend a story point and roll spirit.
Okay.
So glad we got those communal story points.
Yeah.
And my spirit is 3, I think.
No, it's yes.
No,
it is.
Did I spend one this scene? I think so.
Okay, so yes, you you spent 1 because you made the staircase safe. So you're down
Yeah.
to 2.
Okay.
You're going to spend any opportunities to help you out with this? Say prophecy.
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, you burn prophecy to give yourself 2 more dice. You have 4 dice now.
Roll
Go for
for
it. Go
Okay.
for it. Go for it. Go for it.
Come on.
We
12.
believe. We believe.
11. That's like 12.
Woo!
All right. So you're able to take control of the boy. You have to meet the boy's gaze to do this, but you now
I'm in
have
front
full
of him.
control. So where are you directing him?
We're going upstairs.
Okay. You take him upstairs. She is going to spend another point of power
Oh, she, of course.
to launch the axe at you.
Oh my god. Should have seen that coming. He did mention it as a part of the terrain.
Whoop,
Oh my
whack.
god.
Yeah, that's your 1 skill point going away again. And yeah, she's going to spend a point of. Well, I'm going to spend a story point to give you the bleeding condition,
Oh goodness.
which is ongoing.
What's that do?
What it means is if I can get another negative off on Kokage, I can burn both of the negatives to do a point of injury, which would at this point kill the poor thing off.
Oh no.
Now Kokage on the plus side only has 1 negative.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, you get up the staircase with the boy quickly. The boy's not as fast as you are, but you are able to both get up there safely. Meanwhile, Homura, what is Homura doing since you were at the front of the house?
Probably dust himself off and go back in the house.
Through the back or the front? The back is the safe spot.
But I'm in the front, right?
You could go around to the back. I would allow it, which allows you to get to the veranda, which is sealed.
Right. I'll just go through the front. It's quicker. Yeah, I'll just go through the front.
All right, so you make it into the living room.
Cool.
Front room. The front room is sparsely furnished and everything is covered in a fine layer of dust. The window frames are divided into 8 subsections, one of which is broken and healing as you watch it. Yay, Foxwife.
Yay, Foxwife.
Decayed leaves are strewn about near the window and the floor there is discolored. The air is oppressive and sound seems to be muted when in here, as if reluctant to travel to the rest of the house. From here, you have access to the dining room. You can head to the baths, or you can go up to the 2nd floor. To one side is a black and white photograph of a man, woman, and child hanging on the wall. The woman is sitting on a rocking chair with a girl in her lap. You can see that the rocking chair is actually in this room. And it just kind of rocks itself a little bit just in your presence.
So I can get upstairs. Yeah, the stairs are just there.
Your vision had a photograph in it.
Oh, yeah, it did. I guess I'll go snag that and then head upstairs.
Okay. So you're upstairs. The ghost is staring at the girl's room. The door is open. Kinosuke is in there. The ghost isn't going into the room. It refuses to enter, but it is freaking out. It hasn't spotted you yet, though.
Okay. I mean, I assume, yeah, because no one's been in this house, so I would assume it's Kinosuke that's in. Yeah, I don't think that's a huge leap of logic there.
Yes.
Yeah, I'll just wait until he gets out or like does something because I don't want to break whatever's going on here.
Okay, Kinosuke, what are you doing?
Kinosuke, that's it.
The ghost is staring at you. It hasn't shrieked or anything. It hasn't flung anything around. It's almost like there's a barrier there preventing it from entering that room.
Well, I'm going to head over to the dolls and try to find the one we're looking for.
You know enough because of your type of fox. You know enough that it is tradition to burn a child's dolls every certain period of time. These are all past their expiration date. The spirits in these are awakened and you want to set them free.
All right, then. So I guess I need to just grab an armful of dolls.
Okay, you got the dolls.
All of them?
As many as I can carry.
Yeah, you can grab like 6. You can grab like all 6 dolls. You have an armful. The The spirit is really pissed off now. It seems to have some idea of what you're doing.
Spirit doesn't. It's likely not going to go well if I try to leave through the spirit.
There is a window behind you.
I was just going to ask that. I'm going out the window.
Defenestration.
Okay, so
Again?
in your case, you just all you have to do is kind of kick the wooden supports on the window to kick the window out, and you can go down onto the rooftop and then go down to the ground level
I'm
from there.
purposefully going out the window. I'm not being thrown through it at high speed.
Yeah, this is auto defenestration. That's completely different.
This is auto defenestration.
So, Homura,
Yep.
the spirit still doesn't notice you.
Yeah.
There is the master bedroom.
Okay. Can I hear like the window being
Oh,
smashed
you
through
can
everything?
see it because
Oh,
the door is
okay.
wide open.
Oh, perfect. Excellent. Then yeah, that deals with that problem. Yeah, I guess go in the master bedroom then. Makes sense.
Okay, I will want you to make a skill check to not be noticed.
Coolio. I'm gonna get noticed because I have one just base. So yeah.
Is there anything you can do, possibly like a blessing on yourself to not be noticed?
I
Put a
guess
prayer
I-
strip on yourself to be invisible.
Yeah, I will do that. So what do I spend to do
You get a
that?
bonus for the art of Fudo, which gives you an extra +1. If you spend a story point, I'll allow you to have whipped up a charm to give you another +2. So you'd have 4 dice.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
I'll probably take from the.
You all
communal
have
one.
1 communal story point left.
Okay.
Lovely.
Cool. Let's see how this goes. There you go. 11.
Oh, 11 is very good. You can spend a story point to give yourself a condition if you want to give yourself something good.
No,
Or
it's
you
fine.
can
I
use it.
just.
Or you
I
can
was
give the spirit something like a permanent disadvantage, saying that it can't see you anymore.
Yeah, sure. We'll go with that. That sounds like
Okay.
a good thing to have.
Do you want to use your own story point, or do you want to use the communal?
I'll use my own because then I'll have 0. But then
Yes.
someone else
Okay.
can use
So the
communal one if
spirit
they need
now
to.
has a permanent negative that it cannot see you.
Well, that's good.
Will not see Homura. Okay, then. So, yeah, you got the prayer step on your forehead, and you just make your way to the master bedroom. The spirit sees the master bedroom door open, but can't figure out what's going on.
Mhm, yeah. Cool.
You are ninja.
A taste of its own medicine.
Yes. Okay.
Yeah.
So the door to this room was locked, but Foxwife.
Fox.
Okay.
In the game.
There is a queen-sized futon on the floor near the far wall, and near it is a dresser, a bedstand, and a table. Inside the dresser, you can find a hairbrush which has a bit of the woman's hair, which can theoretically be used in a ritual of purification. Sitting on the table is a shattered picture frame holding a picture of the family. This is the husband, the wife, and the daughter. On the back are the names of all 3, though the husband's name is smudged out and his face is blurry. The photograph can also be used to create a small shrine to the daughter or to the wife, which could theoretically help in purification rituals. The girl in the photo looks to be somewhere between 8 to 10 years old, the same age as the missing girl that you have recovered.
Cool.
So there are 2 names that you can see on the back. The 2 names are Kiyomi Seiko, which is what you saw the tombstone of, and Kiyomi Ichiko. Ichiko is basically first girl. That's what it means.
Okay.
She was not old enough to actually be given a proper name, so her name is Ichiko.
Okay.
Oh.
Well, I'll take the hair and the photo because we'll need them. And if there's nothing else,
Yeah, there's one more
Cool.
thing.
okay, sorry.
I'm presuming you're basically looking through the entire place.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Near the futon, there's a drawer which has a key.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, which can be
Keep
used on the
that as
front or
well.
back door to unlock it if you want to.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, the ghost is flitting around the master bedroom trying to find you. It can't see you, but it knows someone is in here and it does not like that.
Okay. Well,
Freaking out.
I'm good. Oh, sorry. Oh, so I thought I heard someone. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave then. Because I have
Just casually
so,
walk
yeah,
through.
yeah,
Pastor
walk
goes,
out. Yeah,
see ya.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay, then. You can also, by the way, if you were to ransack her closet, you could theoretically get a dress of hers, which can also be used in rituals.
Okay, I'm presuming she would see the cupboard open, wouldn't she?
Yeah, not that she could do anything about it, but
That's true. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we'll also
Okay.
How many
raise,
things
yeah.
do you need for a purification ritual?
the
Feels
more
like a
the
lot.
better,
Fair enough.
because you're getting bonuses for each one and you're weakening her with each one.
I see.
Okay, cool.
Okay,
Then yeah, I'll
so-
definitely grab that.
So you get that. You get to go downstairs and into the veranda. So you have her dress, a lock of her hair. There's her knife in the kitchen, which you could theoretically use. You know where her remains are, and you have her wedding ring.
Okay.
You know her name. You know her child's name. You have 2 photographs, which means that you can make 2 small prayer shrines. All you need is incense.
Cool.
Oh, hell.
Oh,
Yeah,
2 people know where the incense is.
Well, I'll wait for the others to find incense.
Is it time for Team Basement?
It's time for Team Basement. The boy
Team
is now
Basement.
on the veranda where he is curled up. The spirit of the girl, Ichiko, actually manifests beside him and kind of holds her hands out over his body as if feeding him. She's trying to restore the spark of his soul. So, Kokage and Chiyomi, you are at the veranda. You have a bucket.
I have a bucket.
Kokage has a boy.
Oh, look at that. Good
Kinosuke
job.
is coming in from the side of the house
pet boy.
with an armful of dolls. And Homura comes in carrying a dress, some photographs, and a brush with her hair.
Didn't Kinosuke come out the window?
Yeah, but that was the front of the house.
Oh, I see.
So, goes down to the off the roof, down onto the front lawn, and then circles around. Unless Kinosuke wants to be really weird and climb up onto the roof of the second floor and then the attic and then come down the other side.
Right.
As swashbuckly as that is, it's not really practical.
Swashbuckly as it is.
If I wasn't carrying an armload of small objects.
Yeah. All right. So you're all now Team Veranda.
Team Veranda.
This
And
is
you
the
can
safe spot,
hear-
right?
Oh, yeah, it's the safe spot.
Good.
The ghost is not happy. You can hear her keening through the house now. The house, on the other hand, seems in good spirits, so to speak.
Fox
Well,
wife.
Should I
Oh, yeah.
jump out of my
The house
toy
is
now?
slowly repairing itself thanks to Foxway. Like, it has gone back about a decade and is getting younger as you watch.
Fox wife. Fox wife. Fox wife. Best ability. Right.
For Haunted House, oh yeah, Foxwife is great.
You all start making that prayer shrine. I saw incest down in the basement. I'm also going to take this bucket because I want revenge on that furnace.
Here's
I'm
the
a very
thing.
vengeful person.
You need to do a cremation. You have a bucket and you have 2 sets of bones.
Yeah, we're probably gonna need that furnace fire.
And there's a lit furnace. Yeah.
Stuff them in.
Of course, you could theoretically turn the gas on in the stove, put it in the stove, and then ignite the gas.
Yeah.
Or we could just put them in the kitchen and
yeah.
light something and let the house go up.
Oh, the house wouldn't like that.
We're not going to
A
do that to the
Foxwife would
house.
fix it.
It's gone such a long way. Look how clean it is.
All right. Okay. Let's
It's
do it
smart.
the hard way.
It is clever.
All right. So,
I'm gonna go
what's
get that incense anyway. But
okay? You're going to
I'll
go down
leave
to
the
get the
bucket
incense.
here.
Yes. Okay. So, you get to the staircase. Has Kokage kept her point of spirit invested in keeping the staircase intact, or has it gone back to being old and battered?
Um, it's probably I didn't. I didn't think of that. But
I
could
will
I?
say that the stairs intact as if you want.
All right, it's intact.
Okay.
And I guess we
Correct.
could spend something to make it permanently that way, right?
If you want to spend a story point to make that a permanent illusion, yeah, you can.
I'm pretty sure.
Don't suggest that though.
I'm pretty sure if we're done with the house, Foxwife will just take care of the rest.
Yeah.
No, once you've left, Foxwife will stop working.
Then I guess I won't leave.
Yeah. So this is a fresh scene. Everybody restores 1 point. The only
Hooray!
person who is down is Homura, has 3 out of 4 wisdom.
Yeah.
Other than that,
Also,
everything is intact.
Yeah.
And the ghost recovers a point of power.
Oh dear. We're not
Darn
supposed
it.
to have that.
Or at least I got my skill back.
Yeah.
Hey.
Do I lose bleeding or?
You can spend an action to get rid of the bleeding trait.
All right, I will do that. I'm gonna lick my wounds.
Okay. Terrified goes away on Homura.
Lovely.
All
No
right, then.
longer a scary boy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then. So, you're going to try to get down into the basement. Well, the ghost doesn't know you're there at the moment.
Getting that incense.
So, yes, you're able to get enough incense to do 2 shrines.
Lovely. While I'm going up the stairs of the basement, I'll menacingly point towards the furnace. I'm not done with you. It kind of like points in my eyes, points at the furnace, back and forth.
Yes, okay. Now, you're back at the veranda. You have the incense.
All right.
So you have Homura, which is who's the priest. So you also have, I believe, Chiyomi is a Miko. So this is all
Yes.
good. You can
Know
build
how
the
to
2
make a shrine.
shrines. Yeah, you can build the 2 shrines at the grave. You can do the prayers. You can take the skeletons down to the furnace. You can burn them and have the final rites done so that they're cremated.
Right.
And you hope that might fix everything.
Hopefully, the ghost doesn't kill us in the process. You know what? Just in case, Homura, could you make a little pure perimeter around us while we're making these shrines? Just so the
Yeah.
ghost stays out.
Yeah, sure, no bother, no bother.
Okay.
Yeah, do that then.
That would be a point of spirit to do, but that's fine. You have enough to spare.
Yep, no bother.
Yeah, plenty of spirit, kid.
All right. So the people who are making the shrines
What do we
are
roll?
going to
What do
be
we roll?
making a wisdom check.
Wisdom check. I got wisdom. I got plenty of wisdom. I got oodles and canoodles of wisdom. I got wisdom coming out of my ears. That's 6.
Okay. A 6 is
Hmm.
a failure, but you can get something out of it. So, for example, if you spend a story point, you can say that, well, we did get the shrine, the little shrine built. The protective wards have gone away.
Hmm.
If you want to do something like that. Snatch victory from the jaws of defeat.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. Actually, the shrines are built, but now the protective ward is Kaputski.
Okay.
Just use the word
That would
unironically.
be from Chiyomi. So Chiyomi loses a story point.
Right. That was the story point.
And loses your only point of spirit.
No, not my only point of spirit.
Yeah, things are getting kind of close to the line here. All right, now who is
Things
going
are
to be the
starting
one
to
to
get-
sneak down and cremate the bodies? I'll presume the fox that the ghost can't see.
Yeah, that sounds like a smart call.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that then. I'll
Okay,
take the
make your wisdom
bodies.
check for the ritual.
Go and
No
get him. Be
problem.
safe.
You get a
Uh,
+1 for having blessings and rituals.
Cool. So that would put me up
You get a
to-
+1 for the pictures. You get +1 for the hair. You get +1 for the dress.
a lot of +1. So that's
That's like +4, +5.
Yeah, so you're rolling 8 dice.
very nice.
Whoa.
Oops.
I'm pretty sure you're going to get a 12 out of this.
I would hope so. It does not bode well if I don't get one.
1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1.
No, I wasn't that bad. I got a 9.
That is, you can spend a story point for another bonus, but you probably don't need to spend story points right now.
Mine's probably
Okay.
fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Probably.
So you throw this the skeletal remains into the furnace. The furnace is going full power at the moment because the spirit doesn't know not to do that while you're there. So the bones are burned. The shrines are built. Last rites are done. The taint of the house goes away.
Hooray.
The storm never fully manifests.
Whew.
The boy wakes up a little bit confused, but seems healthy now.
Hooray.
Yay.
You sense no spirits around. The dolls, by the way, because I'm presuming that you cremate the dolls,
Right.
as you're
Yeah.
supposed to.
Yeah.
Might as well do all of them.
The spirits of the dolls basically manifest and kind of flit around your group, kind of protectively, looking after you.
That's nice. That's really nice.
So now all that you need to do is to bring the boy and the girl back to their family.
Cool. Yeah, we'll do that then.
All right then.
Before we go, I'll do one last check. Is this house clean?
It's not pure. It is, however, not corrupted. It is a normal house.
It is neutral.
Give yourself 10 minutes. You can actually make it pure.
And then we can own it. Go to the wheel.
Mama
Sure.
never leaves a job unfinished.
Okay.
Cracks knuckles.
All right. So you spent time cleaning the house. The house, by morning, the house is spotless. Okay.
And it's now also a fox house.
Yes. And now you bring the kids to the family. So the crack of dawn, the sun is rising. It's a brand new day. The clouds are just kind of little puffy clouds floating by, and you bring the kids to their family. The mother and father are overjoyed to be reunited with their kids. Lots of hugging and everything. They're all quite happy. The little spirits of the dolls actually kind of float over to them to look after them now.
Oh, that's nice.
There's something really strange.
Hmm?
The mother and the daughter look like the mother and daughter in the photographs. They're the reincarnations of those two.
Gasp.
Retroactively, it seems. It's like they were always the reincarnation, but you needed to save them first.
Wow.
So
I didn't know that.
that's a wrap. And because you got the good ending, you
Good.
all gain a tail.
Yeah.
Basically, it's just
Hurrah.
on your way home, you feel this surge of something within you. And next time you check your fox form, you have a third tail.
Yes,
You've evolved.
that's always good.
Mhm.
I love tails.
You got a 1-up. You got an extra life.
You got a 1-up.
Okay. So, we're finished here. Thank you for playing. You did very well.
Woo.
Cool.
I hope our viewers have had a good time with this.
Good. Yeah.
I hope they did too.
Just in time, as
They
I'm
better have.
borderline passing out on my out sitting up here.
Go take a nap.
Yes. So, our viewers, thank you for sticking with us through this adventure, Kumori Hill. This is the end of my game slot for the stream, but make sure to check out the next stream for more fun and shenanigans. My name is Christopher. I'm the CEO of Fool's Moon Entertainment, and these are our
Oh,
players.
he's the CEO. Oh.
Would you like? Yes, yes,
You know,
I
I was
am.
playing with someone so important. Oh
Well,
my.
I'm not that important. I just run the company. But please
Oh,
give
yeah.
yourselves one last introduction to our viewers, and if there's any social media you wish to share, let them know.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
Well, well, goodbye, my enlightened masses. I am Schmuck. I was playing Chiomi, and I will not be sharing any socials because I don't want to. Nobody wants to know the atrocities I commit on there.
Not supposed to talk about those.
Well, no one did that background check.
Okay. So, Alina, is there anything you want to share?
No, can I talk about the game that I'm developing a little bit?
Oh, of course, of
Yes.
course.
All right. Well,
Yes, yeah.
I'm working on a game coming up called Kalansar Mori, Science is Magic. And
Science is
Fool's Moon is going to publish it. When I'm done with it, I probably expect around 2023 or maybe later this year it'll come about. So yeah, I'm working on that. My Twitter is Alina Foxy, and that's mostly where I talk about that kind of stuff when I'm not being utterly political. So I will hopefully I'll see you. Well, I'll be again playing MetaHumans Rising later, so check me out then if you want, and stick around. And thanks for the story points out there, Tsunami.
Yes,
We
thank you
needed
very
them.
much.
Those came in very handy.
Yes, he did.
Yes. Anything that you want to say, Nai?
Yeah, I've been Nai, and I was playing Harome or I cannot say these names. I do
Homura.
apologize. Homer.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, I got Twitter. It's at Erzat's Expert. I do
At the
stuff.
science guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could put it probably into the Twitch chat for people who want to see them, so that you can be able to find them.
We're done
But
2 hours early, by the way.
Yeah,
Oh
I
yeah, we
noticed
got in
that as
really
well.
good time.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, okay.
We're
Anyway,
smart foxes.
yes. So thank you very much for taking part, and thank you to our viewers for watching. Take care, and we'll see you another time. Stick around. We'll have more games very shortly.
Bye.